Hey, good evening, everybody. Josh Moore, Mike Whitescarver here for another edition of Tiger Talk. Welcome back, fans. It's been what seems like a long time since we live streamed. It's been about a couple of weeks. We got an opportunity to go to over the break. We got an opportunity to go and live stream the championship games at the North Arkansas College basketball tournament that they host every year. And it was good. We got to see our boys take a win and our girls both take home championship trophies. Get some very competitive teams in that. But they've also played a few games since that we've live streamed. And so, Mike, quickly, can you kind of catch us up to a little bit about what's happened over the break?
Yeah. So it was great to see the girls and the boys get wins at the tournament. And I'll tell you what, the girls got Whitney back. She shot well, lit it up from three, sparked them really well. Boys just played a great game, contained Royce. Great tournament wins. But I'll tell you what, the games since, the Mountain View game, the Rosebud game, for the girls, they haven't shot well. They've shot, I know in the Rosebud game, they shot like 23, 26% as a team. Yeah. You can't do that and win. They just have to keep shooting and keep being confident that they're going to go in. Absolutely. Boys are playing well. I mean, they're beating the teams they should. They're doing well.
Okay, folks, if you're hearing us right now, we do apologize for the technical difficulties that we had going into that right there. Our audio just kind of reset itself on that, and we just were working, trying to make sure and keep that going for us here.
Good drive there by Richardson.
And all right there. Oh, and Haley steps in the line there of that, and she's on the floor looking for a pass, and Frace just takes it from her there. Passed over to Miller. Good pass over to Moore. She looks. Pass across the court to Koff out there for a three, and that's
nice.
The shots we like to hear.
And she's been shooting the ball so well here recently. Have a timeout by Huntsville.
Huntsville takes a timeout. We're going to take one right along with them, folks.
Full timeout. Huntsville ball on the inbound after the timeout.
Valley Springs taking a quick early lead, 22-7, as we near the end of the first period, 40 seconds left to go. Huntsville's getting some open shots and looks, but they just can't seem to get anything to fall. Our girls had the same thing against Robert. Ooh, what a knock deflection there by number 15, Kinley Maupin. I hope I'm pronouncing those names correctly, and if any of our Huntsville viewers are watching, I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing any of the names. Certainly comment. Oh, what a bounce pass in the middle, but just missed that one.
Wish she had that back. That was wide open.
Yeah, I'll bet she does.
Valley's had a couple opportunities right there across the lane, just flashing in front of the faces of their defenders.
Yes.
It's a good offense I don't think we've really seen from Coach Johnson yet.
Well, it looks like he's got Richardson kind of leading point tonight.
Yeah.
And just kind of tucking her. Oh, and well, that's the end of the first period, folks, as the Valley Springs Lady Tigers take an early lead, 22-7. We'll be right back in just about a minute or two as we start the second quarter. All right, folks, we're back here. And again, we apologize for any technical difficulties that you may be experiencing. We are experiencing them just as bad here, but we think we may have them worked out. Thanks for being patient with us. We promise that by playoff time, we'll have these worked out. So what kind of offense do you think that Coach McCone is going to come up with? Oh, that's a basket down. I think he's going to try to work with the defense that he's seen against Valley Springs to kind of maybe alleviate some of this lead that Valley Springs has taken.
I think if it was me, I would continue running the the play through number 3, she looks to be a really good player.
What a fake pass there. She kind of looked like she would kick it back out, but she took it right through the lane. Yeah, I think you're right. Number 3, that's going to be Josie Sisk. She seems to be, she's tall post right now. A bad pass there in the lane there. Fry's going to go ahead and take it. Oh, and she's going to get a shot to go to the line.
Hits the first one. Those two didn't even touch the rim.
Just nothing but net. That's what we like. 26-9, the Lady Tigers are leading here the second period. Open shot, but nothing to fall. Rebound by Sisk. She's going to turn around and put it right back up.
She's a player.
She is. She's an athlete for sure.
Josh, like you said, Huntsville's had some open looks, and they just hadn't capitalized on them.
Yeah, and for those of you that were maybe at the Rosebud game or even watched their live stream that they had, same thing with our girls. Our fourth quarter, our girls went in there, and it just seemed like nothing we could put up would go in the hole there. And we had the lead going in, and just because nothing would fall, we just kind of dwindled away, and it was tough, and it was a disappointing loss, but definitely something I'm sure that Coach Johnson decided he was going to work on and make sure let's increase. Ooh, almost stolen there. Working on the inside. Fry's going to turn around and look. She's going to take it up the back. Good move, but just a little off the outside there.
It's not bad. A little up and under.
Yep. They're going to get that one. No shot. That's going to be against Sisk there.
I think let's see. Is that on Maddie Watkins, I believe?
Excuse me. I thought that was against Huntsville, but it looks like it does go against us.
Yeah, whenever a player's up in the air, you have to allow them room to come down. And I think that was kind of the call there. Maddie had good positioning and everything, but when number 3 went for the ball, she didn't allow her enough room to come back down onto the floor.
It's definitely a good matchup down there between Sisk and Fry. She's hanging with her, making sure that she's not going to give her that inside position. Pull-up shot. She knew that was in before she released it. Basket there, good. That makes it 26-12 with 5.5 to go in the first half. Richardson sets up the offense. Miller to drive the lane.
There's a good drive.
And that basket's good. Just missed that one. Assist with the rebound for Huntsville, and she's going to bring it back across.
They cut off the dribble here. Good job. Boy, Patrick's putting a lot of ball pressure on. Huntsville's having to start their offense out at the volleyball line.
Yeah. Oh, what a look on the inside. That was that's been there pretty much all night, but they just finally got that one to drop. Oh, Richardson got that one knocked away, but Miller managed to come in here. Kaufeld with a shot 3, just going to be missed on the outside, but Richardson gets the rebound. She's going to go ahead and take it back to the hole. And now we're going to call that one a foul. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Misses that first one there. Rebound there by Huntsville as they're going to come back across to try to set up some offense and get some points down there. I say if you're Huntsville, you don't want to go into halftime down by more than 10.
Yeah.
Not with our girls. Oh, what a steal by Fry. Way to get in that passing lane. Yeah, you don't. I mean, with the way our girls can push and they get on a rhythm there just like that, and if their shots are falling, that lead can continue to extend and make it. Oh. That's going to send them to the line. Looks like we're going to be shooting a bonus. And that shot's good. And she makes that second one there. I don't care how much you're in the lead or how much you're behind. Those free throws right there are key to every game there. Especially a deep three shot. Just rimmed out. Pass up the lane to Patrick.
Good take.
And she takes it up to the goal.
With the left hand.
That was great control there, and that's what Valley wants.
Yes.
To get Patrick out on the run because she's got speed to burn.
I want to probably say here, if I'm watching this team tonight, this is probably good rebound. This is probably the toughest defense I've seen our girls play and do. I mean, good shot by Mara. They're aggressive. They're getting in the passing lanes. They're attacking the ball. They're attacking with the ball offensively. And it's defense right there as they're going to try to make sure they get on their man, that the ladies. And a cutter to the basket there. That backside there.
Defense got turned around.
Yep.
That's what Huntsville's been doing that seemingly this quarter where.
And Huntsville fell asleep on that one like we did down here.
They've been running that short corner back and forth, block to block, really.
Looks like we got another timeout called on the court. And I think we are going to stay right here with them and everything. Yeah, I mean, you got to think, too, when as you come back down the other side there, Richardson showing some leadership abilities as she was trying to direct, making sure the teammates were getting on who they needed to be. In the process of that, it caused them a little bit of confusion, and there was that back door, and sure enough, she was able to put it up there. And as you see there, we've had some replay there by Morrow on that, and it's good. It's fun to see this team play the way they've been playing and coming together. I don't care what games we've lost or won. There's a no quit attitude by all of them actually, and that's good to see. So it looks like Richardson's going to take a short breather there as we've got someone that's checked in there.
Yeah, Maddie Watkins checked in.
Maddie Watkins checked in, and see who else was at 13 there that trying to get that. I always forget names, and so that's
it's Cammie Horn.
That's right. That's right. So 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Lady Tigers leading 37-16. And three-point shot put up. That bounces around, no good. And that's going to stay down for Huntsville. Looks like the referee decided he wanted to make sure that the cheerleader knew he was there.
I saw that. See if Valley can stop the little back cut right there on the block. There it comes.
Trying to set it up there with Sisk. Now they're working it around there, just trying to get that going.
There it is again. Good job.
They're covering it up, making sure that it's not going to be open, but a three-point shot put up by 34. That's going to be Cora Copeland. Three-point shot made. Much needed basket for them. Good bounce pass. Oh, and she just probably loses it just between her hands. A lot of movement, a lot of communication as I'm seeing down there with the girls talking to each other to find the cutter. Another three-point shot put up by Cora, but nothing going for her. Rebound by the Lady Tigers, Miss Maddie Watkins. Mara to bring it back across here. She looks. Patrick goes up with a shot. And they're going to get that one. I don't quite think that she was happy with that call.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if she was happy with the call or she's just more frustrated with herself, but I'm going to say it was the latter.
That's a really tough angle to call a charge right there.
Yeah.
Cutting across the lane, you don't see a charge call there very often.
Sis decides that she's going to go to the bench for a few minutes and get a short breather. She's not too happy right now. She's kind of angry. Get her a short breather, get her to come back in.
Can tell she's an emotional player. Got a minute and 10 seconds left to play in the first half.
And that was just juggled around there. Give it back to Huntsville, who shoots a three-point shot. That one drops. That's made by, looks like Kinley Maupin, or I'm assuming that's Maupin, M-A-U-P-I-N. So, again, for the mispronunciation, if that's the case. 43 seconds left to go in the first half. 38-22 is the score.
There's an open look by Cami Horn. Good three. And that's what they need, is they need some open looks, and they need to just hit them.
And Cami can really shoot.
Yeah, she can. Good to have come off the bench, make one. Ooh, Fry must have got her with the body there.
It's a tough foul.
With 9 seconds left. After this second foul shot, let's see if Valley can get a good shot up. Should be plenty of time for some of Valley's guards to dribble it down and get a good open three.
I think that was the third foul on Fry.
Mara brings it down. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Oh.
Hey, that worked
Got
out.
it back. Oh, she just missed the layup. It was there. She just missed it. I think she was more open than she thought. Folks, that's the first half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back before too long.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here as we got about 3 minutes before the start of the second half here. As we're fixing to start, we got 41-24 with a Lady Tiger lead over Huntsville Lady Eagles. As the Lady Eagles are now making their way back to the court. And Mike, Dustin, I mean, some of the things that we're seeing from our Lady Tigers, I'm seeing them be a little bit better with their passing, although we've made a few bad passes. But the biggest key that I've seen so far with this game and what the difference is the fact that defensively our girls are playing stronger than they have in games past. So, I mean, what are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, the defensive intensity for Valley was really good the first quarter and part of the second, but they either got winded or the rotation of players kind of got them out of line. We got a little foul trouble a couple of places, and I really think that threw Valley off a little bit with their defense.
I'll be honest, Huntsville's missed some shots, and I feel like we've gotten lucky on a lot of those. While our defense has been okay, I feel like our intensity can increase a little bit more. I know the girls can get after it more than they have. And I say that just because I feel like Huntsville's got quite a few open shots that we don't normally give up. But our girls are making shots. We're driving to the basket hard and doing a good job there.
Yeah, I agree completely. And, one of the things there is we want to make sure that, we keep our hands in the lane. We keep our hands moving, always getting out there. The biggest matchup that I'm seeing is down low against number 3, Sisk. I mean, we're matching up against her. We're not getting. I mean, she's had some open looks. We've had some open shots, but we're not just giving her just completely just cut straight to the basket all the time there.
No, and she hit that 3 from New Zealand earlier.
Yeah,
and you can give her that. I mean, if she can step out and hit that 26, 28 footer, let her shoot it.
Absolutely. Guys, we'll be back in about 30 seconds for the beginning of the third.
We're back here for the start of the second half as Valley gets it at the half-court line. Mara Moore brings it up.
Back screen there for Kofelt. Looking down for Fry. She makes a move. Oh, got it stolen.
Yeah, she's got to feel that double team coming on her.
There's number 3, Sisk again down low.
That's tough to guard her when she gets the girl pinned on her like that. Looks like she's very confident in making that.
Oh boy!
There's a 3 attempt by Kofelt.
No foul call.
There was a lot of contact there.
Oh, with a good pass there, but number 1 there, Tano, was not quite ready for that one as she was cutting towards the basket.
The little move that Sisk put on, that little hook, that will get called for a foul.
Yeah, throwing that elbow around, trying to get that around. Good
what
bounce
a good
pass.
open look.
Richardson. She's going to turn around, get the rebound, and put it back up and says, not this time. I will make it.
Boy, Huntsville all looked at each other just like, whose man is that?
Sisk on the up top of the post, just missed and short.
Didn't have her feet set there.
Huntsville, she cuts back to the basket. Good save there, but good pass there. We tried it with a reverse layup, but just nothing going as Lady Tigers swarmed on that one. Moore's going to go ahead and drive. Kicks it back over to Fry. That was a nice pass and a nice make.
She looked off the defender. That was perfect. Little scoop pass there to Fry. I think Fry knew it was coming to her the whole time.
Well, I think if you're going to be cutting down to the basket, the whole time, common sense would say watch for the ball, the entire time until you see it go up.
You bet.
But so many times people are, good steal by Fry there. She should have just took off with it, but just got hesitant, decided to go ahead and give it to Patrick, who sets it over to Moore for a three-point shot, and that's going to get stuck.
Maybe Coach Johnson will go get it down. No?
And the basket's good there by the referee there. Well, you see that, but not very often anymore.
Jump ball situation gives the ball back to Huntsville.
I feel like they should go old school, and whichever team can jump up and get it gets the ball back.
I was literally just thinking that.
I think in this case, though, probably the only one that's going to have a likely chance of the ladies on the court is going to be number 3, Sisk.
Yeah.
She's got, height advantage on all of them. And
it's a good look to the high post and a good pass down
Good job,
low.
good pass. Way to be looking Fry on that one. That was a good thought, good shot by Richardson to finish it off. And rebound by Sisk. Rebound again. Again, Sisk gets the rebound. Kicks it back up top. That was a smart play by, looks like that was number 24. 24, I don't have her listed on the roster sheet here. Excuse me, that's 34, isn't it? That's Cora Copeland. That was a smart move on there. She put it back across the timeline without being a backcourt. Looks like Johnson's changed up the offense a little bit there as Morge went back to point. Oh, she's going to go ahead and drive the lane with a basket and a shot. Nice.
Really tough shot.
Yeah. And he's put Fry and Richardson down on the post now. Oh, and stolen by Mara, just right out of her hand. Richardson gets the ball with a layup. That should be an easy basket and good.
Great transition basketball there.
Good steal by Mara there. Three-point shot up, no good. Save there by Cora, who kicks it over to number 14. He passes it back to Cora. She's going to drive the lane. Tana is. Rebound there again by Lady Tigers. Mara brings it across there. She looks there. Kicks it out in the corner there with Patrick with a three-point shot. Just missed.
Valley looks a little tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing, but I also want to say about that with the Lady Eagles too. It looks like they're playing a little bit, not only frustrated, but a little winded. Three-point shot by Kaufelt there. That's good.
And she can shoot.
She can. You get her in rhythm. She's going to throw them up, throw them down. Moore tries it for the steal, just missed it there. I want to say congratulations any LSU fans for seeing your team win a national championship last night. And if you hadn't watched the game, then I apologize for the spoilers. Oh. Tempers flare.
Boy, from our angle, that was tough to see what really happened.
I wasn't quite sure exactly what happened. Looked like there was an attempt on the ball, and they Fresh legs coming in. Fresh legs. Number 22, Maddie Watkins. 32, Maddie Watkins. 22, Hallie Miller. And 13, Cammie Horn. Shot up by Cammie, just off the back of the rim.
And, of course, Patrick gets the rebound.
A lot of physicality going on down there, a lot of fighting for it, but Lady Tigers get the ball. Miller posts up there, turns around, no shot. Oh, kicks it off the top there. No shot. I'm going to call that one on the floor.
That was a good aggressive drive. She had her man beat on the baseline. Kick.
And a good drive by Patrick to put it up for a layup good.
Boy, we've seen that ball fake 2 or 3 times tonight from multiple players.
Shot made. Patrick over to Watkins for a three-point shot, and good, drains it.
That's the answer.
That's a good good points from the bench there as Maddie Watkins, a senior, steps onto the court. Gets a good basket there.
That's a great skip pass. Hit her right where she needed to. All Maddie had to do is step up and shoot it. Huntsville's a little frustrated and getting a little chippy down there, it looks like. After the foul, there was a little extracurricular shove. Looks like the ref is over there talking to the Huntsville coach right now about it.
Checking in for the Lady Tigers, number 14, Chloe Robinson, and number 12, Chloe Avery, who looks like it's going to give Patrick and Fry a breather. 59-30 is the score as we near 43 seconds left in the third period. Rebound by the Lady Tigers. Miller sets the offense in motion there as Horn looks on. Hands it over to, excuse me, that wasn't Horn. That was Avery.
We got 4 guards here, and just a little dribbling inside.
And just knocked loose there. 6 seconds left in the third period. Ball put up, shot, missed, no good. Robinson with the rebound and gives it to Miller. Folks, that's the end of the 3 quarters now as your Lady Tigers lead 59-30. We're going to be back momentarily right after we pay some bills. Okay, folks, we're back at the beginning of the fourth period now with the Lady Tigers leading 59-29. That's a 30-point lead, and I believe that will probably run to a continuous clock, if I understand correctly.
It's called it's Mercy Rule clock, and it will continue to run as long as Valley is up by 30.
Inbounds pass there. Good pass there, but just put up. Sisk gets the rebound and puts that back up. As the Lady Tigers come across to set the offense going. Miller with a three-point shot, drains it good. Support from the bench over there as the ladies are excited with another player scores there. Good look down low, but wasn't nothing there once he got it, so it closed up fast. Ball knocked loose. Mount Watkins got the hand in the lane there. Miller's got it. She's going to come back. Decides no to take it there. Got a little on the backside there. Watkins sets up. Short on that shot there.
Looked like the shot might have been blocked.
Yeah, just a little bit there off the hands.
She wanted to get the three, so she took that half a dribble back, and I think it delayed her enough for the defender to get there, block the shot.
Checking in for Huntsville, number 20, Bobby Johnson. She's a junior.
Here comes the cutter.
Sisk going to drive the lane, puts a shot up, draws the foul, so she's going to be going to the line to shoot two. Guys, here momentarily we're going to be talking about our player of the game, and I've got my vote on who I think is going to be. You know what? I'll just go ahead and start going into it now and start talking about it. My player of the game tonight, guys, and I'll say who it is, and then I'll explain why. I'm going to go Mara Moore. Mara Moore has just been aggressive defensively with steals. She has been aggressive driving to the basket. As Huntsville drives the basket and gets one down and draws a foul. She'll be going to the line. But she stayed aggressive all game long. She's led the offense there. And I don't know exact points scored, but just all around, I think that's who my vote is. She's kind of kept her team going, made the good passes when needed. So that's my vote, guys. What do you say?
I got to go same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. I think she did a good job of controlling the offense. And then when she had the opportunity, she drove it strong to the basket and made the layups count tonight. So I agree.
Yeah, Dustin, what do you thought on that?
I'm right there with you guys. So she filled up the stat sheet. Rebounds, assists, everything.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just all around. She done it, and that's what you need. That's what you can ask for your players when you get on the court.
On the floor, there's a good strong rebound by Maddie Watkins. She pulled that down with some authority.
Sure enough. Oh, and Leah sets up for a three-point shot.
Get
and
in there,
good!
ball.
Good shot by Leah Mullinax there. Yeah, good shot. And she's excited about that herself. That's a senior on the ball court, guys. Valley's only got 2 seniors this year, and Leah's one of them. And so it's nice to see both of our seniors on the court right now and just making baskets. She gets in there and plays some defense there.
Folks, as this game winds down, I'm going to take out the clock, and I'm going to put up a box of some highlights of the game, some replays, so to speak.
Yeah, we got a chance to do a little bit of replays, and don't get a chance to do them quite often through the game and everything. So as they begin to play there, you can kind of see a few shots there taken by some of our players there. And it's always good. Some of the highlights there. And just nice to see that with our players for sure. And I like having the opportunity we can do that for you guys. And this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the advertisements that you see coming across your screen, and the grants that were given to us. Through the Arkansas Co-op, Teachers Cooperative Union there. Mr. Donnie got us taken care of on that, and always good there. And so this is a program, guys, that we're looking and hoping to continue to build on, to be better every year. What a turnaround look there by Robertson, who just kind of drove the lane, turned around, put the shot up.
That's a strong move.
Well, what you're seeing on the court right now, with the exception of the two seniors that are on there right now, is your sub players that you're going to need to probably depend on as playoffs really come into handy, and you want to get them some reps, be able to put some shots up, get some points, make them feel comfortable in a game situation.
Yeah, as you get into the playoffs and you're playing, every night, every other night, and your starters are just tired. You've got to be able to bring in some subs and have some depth.
Oh yeah, your legs are going to get tired fast, and it's one thing to do practice. It's one thing to have the practice situations, but when you're in front of fans and you're with an actual clock running, and a team that you don't normally face, it's a completely different situation. The atmosphere changes. And so definitely good opportunity. Horn trying to move around and set up the offense. Mullinex has the ball to drive. She decides to stop. Cuts it back over there. Oh, with a hook shot, just missed there. She wanted that to go. Minute to go in the game, folks. 67-35 as the Lady Tigers continue to lead as we come under a minute. Rebound by Mullinex. 45 seconds to go. Now, guys, over the Christmas break, we played in a North Ark
Spot her
tournament.
up. Come back to her.
Oh, pass just over the head. Now, during the North Arkansas tournament, the college, they played with a shot clock. And that kind of sped up offenses a little bit more. And I have to say, I like the shot clock in high school basketball.
I like it too. I wasn't sure. I didn't know that they were going to do that in the tournament, and I got up there the night of the semifinals and saw it, and boy, you could definitely feel its impact.
Yeah, and it does. It makes the offensive set up faster. You move it, you get more methodical. And folks, that's going to be an end of the game right now as the Lady Tigers take a victory over the Huntsville Lady Eagles, 67-35. And it was a good game. We got to see some different looks from the Lady Tigers, and you never know what Johnson's going to have up his sleeve on that right there. So, folks, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments, and to begin the the first half of the boys' game. So we'll be right back, guys.
Here we are, guys, getting set for the boys matchup tonight. You're getting to hear a little bit of the band playing. We appreciate them being out here and really playing well. Guys, we've got pretty good matchup set here. Huntsville Eagles come in with an overall record of 11-5, but they are a 4A school, and so I guess we can't let that record deceive us. Valley's got to be ready for.
Yeah, they're currently 2-1 in their conference. And they're in the same conference as though you have Harrison in that conference as well. So that's pretty good record in that conference right now.
Yeah, now as far as Valley goes, we're coming in pretty high. We've been playing well. Great guard play. You know what you're going to get out of Isaac Ragland night in and night out. And then they play great defense. They rebound the ball well, and they have good depth.
Yeah, I agree on that right there. One thing about us, we can put just about anybody on the court, and at any point in time, any one of them can score points, and so that's key. Again, you know, we say a lot right now going into playoffs, like it's tomorrow, but in a sense, it's coming down close. So these guys are definitely they're playoff minded right now. What it's going to look like in districts and regionals and in the state playoffs right now. So they're definitely trying to get themselves prepared mentally and physically, and making sure they've got it to run all the way through.
Yes, and it's games like these that, you know, some non-conference games that are going to be key just to test your fortitude and test your stamina and how you can withstand, you know, these gruesome games throughout the season and as we get closer to the postseason play.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, and we do have currently a bid put in for the state playoffs, so hopefully we can kind of see a little home field advantage at NAC if we host it and everything. Folks, stay tuned. Starting lineups coming up shortly.
Number 10, Hayden Watson. Number 20, Kent Mays. Number 21, Matthew Sisk. Number 22, Ross Easterling. The Huntsville Eagles is coached tonight by Grant Meyer. And now your starting lineup for your Valley Scream Tigers!
There we have it, guys. Your starting lineups as we get set for tip-off here. I'm pretty excited about this. Of course, I'm always excited when the Valley boys play because they bring it. They're talented. They're fun to watch.
And as always, you hear the pregame music there by Coach Haney and his crew there. He loves to hype his guys up and get them ready. Tipping off is Matthew Sisk. Guys, if he's the brother to the Sisk that was on the girls, and Sonia leads it off straight early. That's a charge. And that's the one way to start it off there. Looks like that's going to be a turnover there. Sonia had the right idea. He was going to kind of run it in, but he was planted and didn't go down.
Sure enough.
Yeah, if he's, like I said, he's another 6 foot, and he's a sophomore on top of that. So got the height. I think you're going to see some speed on both sides of the ball here. Open shot for number 21 there, Sisk, and just missed. Rebound
Good
by
closeout by Ragland.
Yep. Ragland calling for the ball. He saw something there. And looks like he's got the match up there. Looks it out. Trying to work it on the inside there as they bounce it on the back end. Ragland's got the ball.
I like to see this patience. Shots aren't there, so they're gonna work it around the top a little bit. And
shot put up by Ragland with a 3-point shot and made. Basket good. Those aren't the shots he normally takes.
We'll take them.
Exactly. If it goes down, we will take it.
The other night against Bergman, I really saw Isaac step out and hit those long jumpers like he was doing last season.
Yeah.
It's just another part of his game.
Shot missed there. Tegan James gets the ball with the rebound there. Ragland looks over for Knapp. He's going to put the shot up and basket good. As they take a quick early lead, 5-0.
Brock Knapp's tough down there. He's so good with using that body to his advantage.
Sophomore Hayden Dotson passes it inside there to number 20, Kent Mays, who puts the shot up, missed. Dotson with the rebound, but puts it back up and makes it there. Huntsville's going to be aggressive down low just as much as we are there, so it's definitely going to be a new look there. Tegan to drive the lane, bounces back to Knapp, who takes it to Saunier with a jump stop. Ball drops good.
It's great ball movement right in the middle of the lane.
As Dotson sets up the offense there. Looking for the pass. Passes it over to Sisk.
Valley sticking with man right now. On it.
It looked good there. They managed to retain it there. Open shot look for number 22, Cross Easterling, but missed that. Rebound by Trail. Briley bringing it down quickly. Trail steps up for a 3-point shot. Normally pretty good from that spot, but not tonight. As the guys try to settle in for the first couple of minutes of the game there, you kind of, and a block by Trail. What a block there. He watched it coming and he stepped up, timed it right. And good job by Trail Trammell there for the block. Oh, Tegan with a fake pass, turns around a shot, but no good there. Sisk for the rebound for Huntsville. Isaac turnaround jump. Basket good.
Pretty fast pace right now.
Yeah, they're moving the ball both sides. They're just trying to move it. Huntsville's moving the ball well. They're passing the ball good, but just like the girls team having trouble with some of their shots falling. Turnaround shot, put up, no good. Rebound by Trail.
Excellent defense.
Excellent. Block it out, plays key. Oh, good idea. Good idea, but just a pass on the mess up there and thought about it. Ragland couldn't get a hold of it to save it.
Huntsville setting up an offense, it looks like. Something a little different. It's cut off the high post.
Yeah, just played for a little farther out, but Saunier just knocks it loose. Pass
Good.
over to Brock, but couldn't hang on to it. Yeah, they were setting that cross off the high post like you mentioned there, but they set it up a little higher out versus at the top of the free throw line like some do.
What that does is it allows those guards to get a lot of momentum on that handoff, and a lot of times it'll allow them to beat their man. Saunier did a good job right there with recovery defense.
Sure. Dotson with a three-point shot. That shot looked good from my angle, and it did go in. Three-point basket good. Trail out here with the pass. Shot put up, and he draws a foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Trail makes 1 of 2.
A lot of ball movement here like we talked about just a few minutes ago there. On the court for Huntsville, checked in a while ago. I didn't catch him, is number 14, Kyle Garrison.
What Huntsville's doing is they're setting multiple picks about that third hash mark to high post up, and they're flashing cutters off of them. And
Right.
what it's doing is making Valley, who's playing man, switch, and they're having to communicate.
Yeah, and Lippy checks in for Valley Springs.
Good strong rebound by Trell Trammell there just a second ago.
Yeah, oh, and that was a pass denied there. Oh, and Trailbach got caught going off his feet with a fake, but there you go. And
He's
just
looking
knocked
for another block.
Yeah. Ragland with a shot.
Whoa.
What a move. What a move.
It's great body control.
Yeah, and it looks good.
But Huntsville's playing the matchup games. What they're doing, they're trying to get Valley on a switch where they can get one of their taller guards matched up with one of our smaller guards.
And
A lot like that.
that's exactly what you just said there. They come across and they put Teagan in his face. And Teagan's active. There's a shot put up but missed, but rebound. That's going to go to Huntsville there. Minute 52 left in the first quarter, folks, and 12-7 is the lead by the Tigers. Oh, and it's a deflection there by Teagan James. That's going to be loose.
Good scramble.
Oh, and
Oh.
stolen right back by Huntsville by number 14. That's going to be Kyle Garrison. Puts the basket up. Lippy has the ball. He turns around. Nothing there, but Brock Knapp takes it to the hoop and makes it. Way to be strong there with Brock. Nothing dropping there for him. Teagan gets the rebound. He's going to bring it across. Lippy on the outside. He's going to drive the lane and basket good. So they're okay to step back, and it looks like they're going to probably try to take the last shot and run some clock there. And this is situations like this is where that shooting clock really kind of eliminates this.
Yeah,
in
it
some
does.
of these schools that do that. You know, it can play in your favor, but it can also go against you as well.
Good defense by Ragland. Need to recover.
5 seconds to go. Shot put up. Nothing there. Rebound by the Tigers. Trail. Shot up by Ragland for the last second and off the glass. No good. Folks, that's the end of one. Your score 16-9. Tigers lead. We'll be back momentarily, right? And we're live, folks, here at the beginning of the second period here. Your Tigers lead 16-9. What you saw there during the break is a few instant replays that we managed to put together. And we'll try to show those three. Carnahan with a knocked ball to steal the ball. Looking for someone to pass. Kicks it over to Ragland. Nothing there. He's looking. No foul call, but it looked like it was all ball from my angle.
Yeah, he was in a bad spot right there under the goal.
Yes, he was. Now, Dustin, you were saying you noticed something about what 22 puts that up there for a shot, no good.
It's number 10.
10 being for Huntsville, right?
Yes.
That would be Hayden Dotson.
Yeah, so with number 10, every time he's dribbling around.
Oh, he got a little out of control there.
Yeah.
I noticed when he was out there delaying the clock before the end of the first quarter, carrying the ball. I mean, like fundamental dribbling type stuff. He was carrying it. He probably carried it 5 or 6 times.
Huh. Well, let's just kind of see if that still continues to ring true.
And anytime it's like he's about to make a decision or something. His hand's totally under the ball.
And another
Great
block
defense
by Trail.
That's a call you don't see much anymore.
I think that's just because that's the way people started dribbling now.
Exactly. That's very well said. It's just how we all dribble now.
You know, it's kind of one of those mental things that kind of makes you think that that's how you can control the ball and how you move around. So
you see it a lot in the NBA, and obviously a lot of these guys, you know, they've got guys they like to watch in the NBA. And, you know, you could argue fundamentals up there kind of thrown out the window in some aspects.
Shooting foul. That was a Trail Trammell, his first one. And that puts, looks like that's number 20 to the line. Kent Mays makes that shot.
Here's the free throw break. Huntsville snuffed it out there.
Briley has the ball with the ball handling there. Teagan with an outside three-point shot and drains it.
Yeah, anytime Teagan's going to his left like that, he's really dangerous. Catch and shoot. Saulnier's been kind of quiet today. He hadn't had the impact on the game just yet, but it is still the first half.
Oh, and that one just gets out of control by number 10, as we just mentioned to him right there. Teagan looking for the pass, find out where it needs to go, gives it over to Saulnier, who's going to try to run it. Oh, what a save and pass out to Carnahan, who just overshoots it there. Rebound by number 25. That's going to be Slater Watkins. He's a senior. Number 10, Dotson sets up for a three-point shot. No good. That's going to be moved out of bounds.
The thing about Saulnier is he doesn't have to put up a lot of points to impress.
No.
I mean, with those quick handles and just overall quickness,
I think
he's
the thing
fun to watch.
You're right, and Dustin, you made a comment about, you know, as far as not a huge impact yet. Sometimes that's going to be a shooting foul. He's going to go to the line. Sometimes what happened at the very beginning of the game for him, got the charge called on him right away.
Sure.
Maybe kind of frustrated him a little bit, and and then you get things that's kind of called against you, and it's frustrating, and so it kind of takes you off your game a little bit. But we're still early. A lot of time as we carry an 9-point lead as we make that free throw going in. Right, still the middle of the second quarter. Folks, as we're live here, I just want to give a quick shout out too. We recognized them in the halftime of the girls game, but Dale Greenhall from Woodman Life, he made a generous donation to the Valley Springs Nation, Tiger Nation, and purchased a new mascot for us. And we want to say thank you to them, Woodman Life and Dale Greenhall. We do appreciate that. If you'd seen the previous one, it was much needed and everything. It was time to retire that one, as Huntsville retains the possession of that one off the rebound.
That was a good job by Brock Lippy. He got the missed rebound, went up and got the and one.
Yeah, just sneaking around the guy on the low block there and getting that rebound.
Right there is exactly what Huntsville's been trying to do.
And a block by Carnahan. Good job.
He's so athletic.
And he can jump.
He can. He missed a dunk in the Rosebud game. I don't know if anyone got a chance to see it.
I've heard.
He was frustrated. I got a chance to talk to him just for a moment here today, and he had a picture of when he went up. He said, "Man, by the picture, it looks like I just threw it down." He said, "But man, I bombed it real bad." He said, "I missed it," and so he's already said if he gets an opportunity again, he'll make sure he puts it down and do it right. So Teagan with another three-point shot. Just missed that one there. No Tiger in vicinity of rebounding that one. Whoa, as number 25, Slater Watkins kind of lost control. Didn't know where that one was off the bounce.
A little sleight of hand trick there.
Yeah. Ball moving around with Huntsville there.
So what Carnahan and Lippy's doing it too, what they've brought to the game is a taller guard. And both those guys can guard multiple positions.
True.
And it has taken Huntsville a little bit out of that cutting game. They're still running it, but notice they're not getting the looks. That's
What
a
a
great look
pass.
by
That
Saunier.
was a beautiful pass. Just a shot that couldn't go in by Brock. Yeah, you're right on that right there. And it's setting them off their game, and it's kind of frustrating for them.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I thought this from the get-go that just starting five, we had more height from 1 to 5.
Yeah, three-point
Overall,
shot.
more physical, more height.
As Huntsville makes that three-point shot there, closing the gap there, 22-16. That's not going to be a basket right there. That's going to be called on the floor. Looks like it's Valley's ball.
That was a good aggressive move by Teagan. You don't see him driving there like that often, but he got his man leaning one way and went the other.
Nope, and Ragland checks in and giving Trell a little bit of a breather there. And also Cross Easterling for Huntsville checks in. Carnahan puts up a shot. Rebound again by Tigers. He looks.
Ooh,
and good drive
Good
there.
take. I thought he was about to take off
I
there for a
thought
second.
he was too. He probably crossed his mind if I know that kid.
Knowing him. There was an example of the carry
And,
that I talked about earlier.
That time he actually caught it and stopped his dribble. That's going to be a timeout. Looks like that's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Huntsville. And folks, we're going to take one right along. Folks, we're back here as we start after the timeout. Inbounds, Asanye. Kicked out to Teagan.
Well, if Huntsville's going to press, Brawley Saunier is
Good job.
about to become a big factor on the game.
Sure enough.
Exactly. With his speed, his ball handling, he'll break through the press. And
Yeah.
just like he did right there, he found Teagan out there, who looked like he was going to take the shot, but decided to drive it all the way in for the basket.
There you can see the new mascot down there hanging with Mr. Root.
Thought you were about to say the new mascot, Mr. Root.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Shot just missed. Rebound put up there by. Oh, they just managed to get it. That's going to go the other way. The Valley's going to have the ball.
Huntsville, well, they're trying.
They're trying, but you just can't. His speed. And that was just knocked loose by Ragland. He normally gets a hold of those, but he's having. There, the timeout called by Huntsville. That'll be a quick 30-second, I'm sure. We're just going to stay right here with them, folks. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go. 26-17, the Tigers lead right now. So far, halftime, getting close to halftime. I mean, what are you seeing? If you had to make your assessment right now with our boys, what are we doing that we need to probably improve on?
I think we're communicating okay. But I would say communication on the switches with the screens. We have some that are staying with their man, and then some that are switching. And I don't know what Coach Haney, if he wants them to switch or if he wants them to stay with their man. Every matchup's a little bit different. But I think that communication is probably going to need to become a larger factor. And I know the boys are trying there. But, man, when you got to run through 2 and 3 screens and you say switch, switch, everybody gets confused on who's doing the switching.
And I'll turn that into a positive and say that I feel like so far this game we've come out and done a good job not playing down to competition. Not to say Huntsville's not quality competition, but we're clearly more gifted than them at this point.
Yeah.
Sure.
Being up, 10 points. And we're playing at a high level still, and that I'll say that to say we got to continue to do that.
Right. And I'm just going to come back with that, too. What a turnaround pass by Saunier. And, boy, that ball just falls short. Oh, that's going to go away. I'm going to be that guy. I don't think that was a legit call there. I don't think Saunier had a hold of him. He may have been up on top, but there wasn't any contact made. I think that should have been staying with Valley.
That is Saunier's third foul.
So he will come and sit down for a few minutes.
Yeah, he'll probably be out the rest of the
I'd say
half
probably
here.
half, correct, yeah. But, again, to come back to what I was saying there, and they just threw a technical on Saunier. So apparently they got, not only has he got 3 fouls, but
Yes.
he just drew a technical as
Yeah.
well.
That would be number 4.
And so apparently there might have been something said on the bench as he sat down that this referee said, not tonight, I'm not going to take it. So I don't know. So shooting the technical free throws there is number 2, Hunter Davidson, who makes both of those shots. And that will go with Huntsville's ball right now. Guys, shots like that and even moments like that can put some momentum the other way if you're not careful, if not quickly taken care of.
Yeah. Just looking at the score real quick, it's now a 5-point game.
Exactly. And I give it to Saunier. He plays with a lot of heart and everything, and it's sometimes and this game itself is it's not only is it a physical game when you basketball, it's emotional and you play aggressive and and I don't know. It knocked loose by Ragland. That's another foul, and that's going to send it to the line. Shooting the 1-and-1. And that's going to be Ragland's first as he goes to the bench to take a few minutes there. And, folks, the ties come off for Haney. And that gap was a 5-point. Now it is a 2-point lead which was a 10-point and has dwindled down very fast. Guys, Tigers have got to settle in. They've got to settle down and play their game. That's going to be a body shot there. Teagan's going to draw the foul, so that will stay on the floor. As looks like Coach Grant Myrick decides he's going to demonstrate precisely what happened to him. But Trail with a three-point shot. That's good.
He got the foul.
And draws one.
That's huge.
That is huge right there. He'll
Yes.
go to the line to shoot the and one. That's going to extend the lead right now, 26-24.
That's where his size comes into
29-24,
play.
excuse me. Yeah,
Him being 6'4", he can shoot over the top of a smaller defender.
that is the third foul for number 14. So he sets down quickly. Both teams are in the bonus with 1:18 left to go in the first half. Valley leads 30-24. So the game is quickly turned around. 6 points is the deficit.
Huntsville's setting up this back pick on the backside. There he is.
Three-point shot missed. Trail with the rebound. Looks for Tegan James, who passes. He gets it to him.
Valley's got the momentum. They need to go with it here.
Continue. Brock with the three-point shot that looks good, but just
That's
rims out.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's a good look, but just like you said, it's just rimming out.
Okay, they're holding for one shot.
Just like they did at the end of the first period. They're going to try it again with the second.
Yep, they're in their stall offense. I'm sure they're going to call a play out of it. Valley just needs to match up, just chest up to people.
Carnahan putting some pressure. 15 seconds to go in the half there. Again, Huntsville continues to stall. They're going to go with a second shot, last second shot here as he turns around. He's looking, no shot.
Nowhere to go. Great defense.
And no good there. Folks, that's the end of the first half. We're going to be back momentarily as the Tigers lead the Huntsville Eagles 30-24. We'll be right back. Well, folks, we're about 3 minutes and 14 seconds away from the beginning of the second half and everything, where the Tigers are leading the Huntsville Eagles 30-24. As you can see on your screen right there, we've got some first half highlights there, and with a lot of our plays and defensively and offensively there. And so those are just something we get to bring brought to you. I would like to say that that's brought to you by all of our sponsors and not just one in particular. And we want to say we thank you and appreciate it. And so we are very grateful that we get the opportunity to do so. What's our guys got to do, Mike?
They just got to stay after it offensively. You know, we can run our offense and we can get shots, we can get open looks, and we can score points. And then we just got to stay aggressive defensively and not have those middle lapses where they get open looks. I feel like it was just a quick turn right there with Sonia getting that technical from the bench. Just can't have that stuff. And that's what I was talking about earlier, where we just can't have those middle lapses. Can't let up on an opponent that we're beating. Just got to keep the pedal down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure that when they got into the locker room there, Coach Haney got a chance to talk to him. Probably got a chance to talk to Sonye and just kind of let him know, it's like, hey, man, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but it's okay. Just sometimes we allow our aggressiveness and sometimes our emotions can kind of take over. We're about to pull the highlights now. We're fixing to go into our live screen. So as we're about to start here, we're about a minute and a half there. And so we're excited. This is going to be an interesting second half. Huntsville knows that they've kept it close. They thought it was going to get away from them, but they've managed to do a turnaround. And but if you're Huntsville, Dustin, what are you going to do to close up that gap? It's 6 points right now, but what are you going to do to bring it in?
You're gonna. Wow, I'm loud. Sorry about that. You're gonna block out, and you're gonna get all your rebound that you possibly can, and then also you're gonna keep running your offense. That's the thing, because they've had good looks, and you know they've hit their fair share of them. That's why they're within 6 points here. But you know, playing in the conference, they play very physical teams that are bigger than them, and it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they're a smaller team.
Yeah, and you know, and for the size there, we're just about equally matched up with size there. And so here we are now, the start of the third period, as we come to a close with the band, as offense is going to set the movement of motion. Inbound to pass to Trail. Bounce pass to Trail, who takes it for the score.
That was just domination right there.
Sure was, aggressiveness. Looks like Tigers are going to set the press with a steal by Lippy. Puts it up for a basket. Good. Looks like Coach Haney has decided he's going to make Huntsville actually work for the points and not give them a chance to set up the offense the way they want.
There we go.
To make mistakes just like that.
They obviously weren't anticipating the press.
No, I would say not. So what was 6 point lead has now turned to a 10-point lead as looks like number 25, Slater Watkins, checking back in for number 20, Kent Mays, who's just going to get him down, settle him down for a second. Teagan up at the top to set up the offense.
Boy, Brock right there had Isaac. He could have thrown it directly to the block. Isaac had his man pinned.
Oh,
what
an
a good
open
look.
shot to Teagan, but they closed up that shot. Oh, that's the second time the charge called.
That is
Teagan.
a rough charge. That guy is way down underneath the rim. That right there is a block or no call. Same thing from Valley with the press.
Huntsville broke through.
Great job getting back in the set defense.
Shot put up a miss there. Knocked loose there and stolen and picked up by the Tigers. Teagan brings it across. He's looking for the shot. No good there. And back to Lippy. Oh, and a nice pass to Ragland, who turns around and takes it up strong. That's a timeout quickly called by Huntsville.
Valley came out motivated and really turned up the pressure on Huntsville, and I don't think they were ready for it. I was looking at Huntsville's roster, and they have, it looks like 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. That's who they started, I believe.
Yeah, looks like number 2, Davidson, is a junior. Dotson, he's a sophomore. Mays is a senior. Sisk is a sophomore, and Easterling is a junior. So 1 senior on the starting 5 right there. Folks, give us just a second. We're going to be back here in just a couple of short seconds there. All right, folks, we're back here after the timeout here. Huntsville's going to get the ball here. Looks like Tigers showed press, but we're going to back off there.
So he drew up a press offense, and Valley didn't come out in it again. And basically made them burn a timeout.
That's coaching gamesmanship right there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Valley's coming out in.
Ooh, and a
good
three-point shot made by 25, Slater Watkins. He's a senior on the floor right now. Tegan James calling the play, setting it up here. Trail outside for a three-point shot. And we're going to go tit for tat there. 3 points made by Trail Trammell. Trail says, if you can do it, I can do it too. Looking for someone, open bounce pass. No, and loses control. Ragland has it on the fast break there. He's got it on there. Puts it up easy. Basket good.
Good strong take.
Oh, we had a kid come out of his shoe. I didn't even catch that. That's Slater Watkins. He's going to come off the floor for a few minutes. But so Watkins and number 14, Kyle Garrison checking out. But looks like 20, Kent Mays and Sis checking back in for the Eagles.
They're going to give him time. Yeah, you got a shoe back on.
Correction. I thought he was leaving the floor, but he is actually going to stay.
Yeah, it's like the football helmet rule.
Yeah.
Yes, except, well, he got to stay on.
Yeah. He's going to set up for another open look 3.
Yep.
Draws it short there, but Trail with the rebound. Passes to Teagan, who's going to set it back up. Bounce pass to Knapp.
Oh, he had the cutter. Good move.
Oh, he draws the foul. Good strong move there.
That was a great give and go by Teagan. I know he didn't get the ball back, but his defender is going to remember that next time.
Yes. Folks, while we got a second here during the free throws, just want to give everybody an update on our streaming calendar that we have. 2 games coming at you next week that we are planning to be streaming. First game is going to be going against, we'll be staying here actually, where Bergman will come and visit us. That's going to be an exciting conference matchup. And then a week from this Thursday, we will be traveling to Clinton. Should all go as planned, we are planning to attend the Clinton game there at Clinton and live stream that from you. They've got a beautiful gym there. It's a couple 3 years old, I believe. And,
yeah.
Hosted a few tournaments there and great facilities. And so as everything goes well, they've welcomed us there to come and live stream. And we do appreciate that so we can bring the game to you, those that cannot travel. That's going to be a foul call from a 3-point shot. So he's going to, 2. Correction, I looked at that wrong. It's a foul on 2, Brock Lippy, but he's shooting 3. So it's going to be fun. We get to go to another away game, guys.
Yeah, road tripping with you boys, that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make sure you don't get any of the white sauce, no ranch, no mayonnaise.
Nothing like that.
No, we can't get anything like that for you. And
there's a decent McDonald's in Clinton, so we might hit that if you want to.
We might just have to do that for you, or you can just kind of hold yourself and wait till we get there, and you go check out the concession stand.
Get some nachos.
Yeah, they got a good concession stand there at Clinton. I'll give them that.
All right. Huntsville steps up and hits both free throws.
They decided to put on a little trap of their own.
Yeah. Teagan just dribbled right through it. You know, the Valley guards are I think very above average with using their left hand.
Oh yeah.
That's you know, Sonia's obviously very good at it, but Teagan's very underrated with it. You just don't realize it. It's 3 by Ragland.
And
Nice.
good, makes it good. Yes.
Man, if he started really putting that into his game, he's going to become really, really tough to stop. Harder than he already was to stop. There's that back screen. They've been running that all game.
Yeah, rebound by number 14. That's going to be Kyle Garrison. Shot up no good. Trail gets the rebound, kicks it up top to Teagan, who looks, but nothing there.
Take it till they stop you. Good job.
That's going to be a foul there.
I know he felt like he was in no man's land there, but they didn't put any ball pressure on him, so he just needs to go.
Yeah.
He did a good job there.
Inbound to Knapp. Look, Trail has to look for a 3. That's going to be a little short.
Yeah, he's faded away there. You can see it out of his hand.
Loses a little bit of control there, and so as he has to take it over to Hunter Davidson to set it back up for the offense.
Great move, good up
good
and
move.
under.
Good move there by Dotson. Good spin move to find it and get a good shot there. Good job by Teagan though, not fouling on that. They're actually going to call that on the floor.
Is it on the? Oh, they're letting him shoot. Nope. Oh, he did call it on the floor. Good call there.
Yeah. The referee called it on the floor there.
Good call there, Josh.
Yeah. You know, I don't get many of those there. And, I try my best. You know.
Good take.
Oh,
nice.
Open shot for Lippy out in the outside of the corner, but nothing there. A little short.
It's a shot Brock normally hits.
Open shot. Oh, with a pass. It was a good idea. Good idea, but just an errant pass, a little bit wide there. Teagan's going to dribble around the press there and finally gets it across there. Pass out back in to Lippy. He's going to look. Shot put up, and that's
Nobody
good.
cut him off.
Nothing. He took it all the way, set up his shot, put it in with ease. Two minutes, 55 seconds, so just under 3 minutes in the third period. Shot just short, and attempted save there by Davidson, but nothing good.
Carnahan is going to check in for Brock Knapp. First, there's going to be a timeout, looks like by Coach Haney.
Going to give a few minutes there to kind of give some of his guys a little breather there. You got a 15-point lead here, guys. We're just going to take a quick timeout with them. And all right, folks, we're back here after the timeout here. Again, under 3 minutes to go. Valley leads 47-32.
I think he might have gotten away with the walk
He
there.
did. He stuttered stepped a little bit there. And that's going to go back the other way to Huntsville, though. His momentum kind of kept him going, and he couldn't get stopped quick enough. As Dotson brings it across to set up the offense there. Good pass on down low. Trail got a little aggressive, and he draws the foul, so that's going to be another foul against Trail.
Anytime those arms go forward like that, it's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, and the problem was 20 from Huntsville got his body under him.
Sure
He
did.
was using his position really well, and there's nothing Trail could do but reach over him.
And the press coming by Huntsville right now, so it's going to put a little bit on it. As Teagan's trying to dribble to get away from it there. Looking. Teagan says, I'm going to get aggressive. That's going to be another foul, and Huntsville coach is not happy with that call. Number 14.
Yeah, I think he thought Teagan might have pushed him off a little bit, but it didn't look like he pushed off at all.
It wasn't a whole lot, if so.
No.
And I think that was kind of the frustration. He probably, if it just felt like he was and everything. But he's literally all over him, honestly. And that's a shot put up by Ragland there.
It's too easy of a look right
yeah,
there.
Yeah, it sure was. It was open, and he just missed it there.
With a missed shot, Huntsville doesn't set up the press.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of those frustration misses, honestly. You've got in a game where you don't feel like the calls are going the way you want them to, your way, or getting the calls you need, and you feel like you're getting beat up, and then you come out there and you take a shot, and you're frustrated, then it doesn't go, and so there's not much confidence in your shots when it comes to that, just because of all that's going on in the game. And I look at these referees too. These are guys that are good shot, absolutely good
That's
shot.
Good
by
patience.
Teagan. Yeah, these are guys from around the surrounding areas. To my knowledge, they do it as a side job. It's not a profession for them, and they do the best they can. And so they're not going to see everything. And I'm speaking not just because the calls are going our way. Good pass. Not just because the calls are going our way, but simply because they're human. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to miss them. They're not going to.
You bet. I think it's been on both parts pretty decently ref game.
And I got to say this. I think over the years, the Arkansas Athletics Association has kind of worked really hard with the Coaches Association, not coaches, excuse me, the referees, to be able to keep it consistent in all games, where you don't get that just because I'm friends with Joe Smo over here, get that call. That was a wild pass. Trail puts it up, but nothing good. 5 seconds to go in the third period. A shot up, good. No, it is no good there. Folks, that's the end of three. 52-35. Huntsville is falling behind there, and we've got some frustrated fans in here. But folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a Okay, folks, that's the end of three. We're back now, fixing to start the fourth quarter. Frustrations flaring. And Coach Grant Myrick for Huntsville not happy with the way the calls. I mean, he feels like he should be getting some calls, and every coach should feel that way. They just want to defend their boys out there. So it was a frustrating show. So let's see what happens here in this fourth quarter. Gets to see some offense going. Ball put up. Trail with the rebound there.
What Huntsville's wanting, they're trying to get a push off here on Teagan. That's what they've really been pushing for.
Shot put up. That was a non-contested shot to Ragland there. They were running a play, but it wasn't there, so no one was on him, so he turned around and put it up. Huntsville's getting some offense moving. Trying to pass across there. Stolen there. Teagan picks it up, the loose ball. Fastball down to Trail Trammell, who goes up, but that was all ball blocked, but a save there. Oh, almost. He wanted it. He just barely stepped on the line there to call it out of bounds there. Way to keep his attitude in check on there. Sometimes that can really get, especially when you're that close to a referee who's already caught in a lot of flack already, can really take that in another direction.
Got some wild action going on here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Fans are getting wild and active, and coaches are getting wound up. And there's a good shot by Brock Lippy.
Good shot by Brock. Yeah, he thought about the three, decided it wasn't there, and took it in a couple feet. Just put a jump
Little
shot
runner.
there. Yeah.
Great job by Teagan keeping his dribble alive as he got across that timeline and forcing that foul.
Boy, it's getting rowdy.
Yes, it is. Makes for a lot of fun there. That's going to be number 14, Kyle Garrison's 5th foul, so he'll leave the game tonight. As we are 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 56-39, Tigers lead. Teagan basket good.
It's good free throws, keeps the momentum with Valley here. Coach Haney is going to take a timeout.
Looks like that's a 30-second. Let's go ahead and stay right here with it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he springs that full court trap on him again, or he even throws out that half court trap, because coming out of halftime when he did that, it totally dumbfounded Huntsville there for about 3 or 4 possessions.
Yeah, absolutely. And folks, while we got a few seconds here, I just want to go ahead and quickly throw this out at you. We know we've kind of had some difficulties here, and but we are always looking for ways to kind of improve our stream and maybe some suggestions. Excuse me, I'll get that out in just a second. But on your screen here, as we're pushing out to you, if you can see that there, it's going to be live stream at valley.k12.ar.us. That's our email that you can contact us, compliment us. We like compliments. And give us some suggestions, some things like that. We will try to answer them and try to take that and make the stream better for you guys. You know, and we are, like I said, we're working hard to make this the best we possibly can for you guys. So we thank you guys for your support. But absolutely, if you're watching, again, just email us there at livestream at valley.k12.ar.us. More than happy to take any compliments, any comments, and suggestions.
Well said.
Thanks.
So Huntsville got called with a hold right there on Teagan.
So that
So-
puts him to the line. Yep. Okay.
Valley was struggling to get the ball in a little bit, but Lippy flashed open, and right when the pass was thrown, the foul was called.
Absolutely. So he drains the 2 free throws, extending the lead 60-41. Huntsville not quitting, and that's good. Hats off to them. You know, a lot of times you see teams that get down like this, and they just stop playing, you know, just to say, let's get it over with. But these guys are fighting with heart. You know, a lot can happen in 5 minutes. Oh, and a hack by Carnahan, but miss. Basket good. Huntsville's going to put the press on.
It's a way to pass over that press. That's
Sure
good
was.
stuff. Can beat Huntsville down the court, get an open look.
Teagan takes it over there to Ragland, who's going to take it. Waits for it. Good patience by Ragland. Three-point shot put up, missed. Oh, and just knocked loose by our own guy, but we still managed to keep the possession. Here in just about a minute or two, we'll be talking about our player of the game, and as we like to try to recognize our players that have played. Oh, knocked loose by Huntsville. Good defense by Huntsville, but Tigers take it with a three-point shot
There's
made
Trail.
by Trail. What's that, his third one for the evening?
I think so.
You know, for a big guy, he can shoot well from the outside shot.
Yes, he can.
He don't jump on it. He just plants and shoots.
And guys, I'll cue it up here, but I was watching that, and if you watch,
That replay
Trail
there.
just stays in position the whole time the ball gets kicked out. He just stays over there at that corner
and
he
just
wasn't
waits
gonna
for the
move.
shot. Yeah, that's good
Right.
replay there. Good job. Looks like checking in for Eagles, number 15 is going to be Colton Shepard. And number 25 that checked back in, that's going to be once again Slater Watkins. Shoots up a three-point shot, just shy. Rebound by Trail. Up top to Teagan, who holds it up. Over to Trail. He's
Good
telling
job
him to
being
move.
patient.
And what a, oh my goodness, what a power move there. Teagan directing traffic, told him to cut, gives him the bounce pass. 4 people sank in on him, and he still put up with some strength to put up the points. And it looks like now that you're fixing to see sub play on Huntsville, who we have a few people that's fixing to check in there. And replay put in there as he goes up there. Good job on that one. So we got some fresh legs coming on for Huntsville as lots of substitutions are being made right now on both sides. Checking in right now, first off, for the Huntsville Eagles, number 4, it's going to be Devin McDaniel. Number 34, folks, he's not on my roster. I don't see him, so I apologize on that. Number 31, Colton Reynolds, and that's would be all who checked in. Oh. And then, of course, on the floor now is 22, Griffin Stewart, 11, Jordan Cape, number 3, Brock Knapp, number 2, Lippy, and, of course, number 12, Brendan Carnahan. Free throw made by Knapp. Well, folks, we're under 3 minutes right now, and it's about the time that we're going to start talking about our what a block by Jordan Cape. Good job. Brock Knapp gets the ball down here. He's going to look. Nothing there. Manages to pass, but it's just taken away there. So, player of the game, guys. Mike, let's start with you.
Sure. Yeah. tonight I'm going to have to say I like the game that Tegan James brought. He was pretty much the floor general tonight with Sonia getting in foul trouble. And Tegan, he handled that ball well, handled the press well, made a couple of key threes too. So that's what I see.
Yeah, Dustin, what's your take?
I'm going to go with Trell. I thought Trell rebounded really well, just about as well as I've seen him rebound this year. He stepped up and hit a couple threes and played really good defense. He did get a foul called on him where he had a little lapse, but normally, he's straight up and Huntsville's not a big physical team by any means.
Of course you would say that. You big guys stick up for each other, huh?
As Lippy throws up a three, but nothing doing. Guys, I think I'm actually caught in the middle between the two. I like your take on Tegan, Mike, and I also like what you said there about Trail, Dustin. Guys, can we have co-players of the game? I mean,
it's either that or you got to break a tie.
Oh, man, I don't know. You can put me on the spot. Guys, I'd have to probably say Tegan, just mainly because and the point there that Mike actually said, while Trell come in really clutch with some threes and some defensive blocks, it's really great to see that. But offensively, Tegan come on there when Sanye, which, guys, I don't believe I've seen him off the bench since the technical.
No, you haven't.
And so Tegan did have to step up. He had to kind of to step up and kind of direct the offense, making some clutch shots, and driving the paint. And, of course, making on the outside of the perimeter, but also passing the ball well. So my vote, guys, breaking the tie, Tegan with a close second of Trail. So, sorry, Trail, we'll get you in there. Oh!
Yeah, so it's official. Tegan, we'll get you that attaboy pat on the back later this week.
Absolutely, absolutely. 69-50 is the current score right now with 1:17 left to go in the final game, guys. And before we get the chance to close out of here, I just want to give another shout out and a quick thank you to all of our sponsors. We can't say that enough. I know it may seem to some of our fans that we just badger on, and they're not paying us to actually give them a verbal recommendation or anything like that. But this is something that couldn't be made possible without their support. And if you didn't get a chance to see all of our Tiger Talk, and excuse me as I try to get my words out. And if you didn't get a chance to see all the Tiger Talk, be looking for some information coming out soon. We're going to be reaching out to you folks to kind of help make playoffs, regionals and state playoffs possible. We are planning to stream those games. That is always our plan. But however, Arkansas Athletic Associations requires certain fees for each game for each round. And those fees can add up really quickly. And with the two strong teams that we have this year, I expect nothing less but, going fairly deep into the playoffs and hopefully state runs. We always hope that for both teams. And we definitely have the tools and the weapons to be able to do so.
Another thing I want to mention is you might keep a check out on the Valley Springs Tiger basketball Facebook page. They do a great job of just informing you fans, where the stream's coming from and different information. So we'll get some information out, maybe post it there or get it out to you with a video.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the key administrators on that site, Pam Lackey, she does an excellent job, as well as many others too, but many others that really keep you informed on that. We'll be keeping you informed as far as that goes. And of course we would, like I said, get you all that information out there real fast and informed to know what's coming on and when we do so. We do have some mothers on the players of the team that in our absence, and we can't make some of those away games, that they actually will live stream to the Facebook page. If you're not a part of that group, I really encourage you to go be a part of that, because you can keep up with all the action for all of Valley Springs basketball teams, not just the senior highs, but the JV games and junior games. Folks, that's the end of the game. 71-52 is your final score. Thank you once again to all of our viewers tonight. Any of our Huntsville viewers that may have been on tonight, we want to say thank you. And on that, we apologize if we sounded one-sided. We are in support of our Tigers. But Huntsville come in, they played a good, strong first half, but the second half kind of got away from them. I think legs got a part of that. Any final comments about the game tonight, guys?
Good win. Go Valley.
Go Valley. Guys, next live stream is going to be coming to you Tuesday, next week from tonight, as Valley Springs will host the Bergman Panthers. Another exciting conference matchup. So stay tuned. More details to come with that as the days that come ahead. You guys have a great night. We'll see you.